changed. Changed.
Yeah. Well,
25, 30 years ago when I was doing it.
Hi. Just fine. How are you?
because I took the scouts before. Too much like.
That's a different camera.
Would everybody please rise? Troop attention. Color guards present the colors. Troop salute. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please, scout is on my own.
Not Mike.
Scout sign, scout line. Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Tip. Color guards post colors. Color guards dismissed. Would everybody please remain standing, and would committee chairman, Mr. Len Rocky, please come forward and lead us in an opening prayer.
Heavenly Father, we ask you to join in our celebration this afternoon and help us to recognize the hard work of all of those who toil for your greater honor and glory through scouting. Amen. In our own court of honor. We are here this afternoon to recognize the hard work of an awful lot of individuals. Some of those under the age of 18 in scouting, some of those above the age of 18 who worked very hard behind the scenes to make sure that the experience for the scouts is in fact a quality experience. And before we begin our meal this afternoon, I'd like to introduce to you several of those people that work so hard behind the scenes for this to occur. The troop committee, I'll ask them to stand. I'll ask you to hold your applause until the end. Stand, please hold your applause to the end. Jeb Barrett, Bill Biden, Todd Yella, Amy Freeman, Bruce Hopper, Gene Roth, Jim Tufano, and Scott Nichols. I'd like to introduce to you now Krister Hogney, our Scoutmaster for the last year. I think you'll see Krister's influence on our ceremony today as well as the young men as they advance. Krister, please come forward.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Court of Honor. You were just introduced to the adult leaders of Troop 126, and now I would like to introduce a group of people who run the Troops program, a group of well-trained and dedicated young men, the Troop Leadership Corps. Please stand as I call your name. Assistant Patrol Leader, Green Beret Patrol, Tony Archer. Assistant Patrol Leader, Intruder Patrol, Michael McStein. Assistant Patrol Leader, Venture Patrol, Ed McStein. Patrol Leader, Green Beret Patrol, Dan Keenahan. Patrol Leader for the Intruder Patrol, Richard Gross. Patrol Leader, Venture Patrol, Lee DeLeonard. Instructor, Arthur Gross. Quartermaster, Jeff Robinson. Assistant Senior Patrol Leader, Nicholas Barrett. And our Senior Patrol Leader, A.J. Balsamo. So I'll give him a big hand. summit of a mountain, you know it is no easy task. And as the trail turns ever steeper, you are pushed on by the knowledge of what awaits you at the top. Those who are lucky enough to attain the summit of the mountain are rewarded by magnificent views of the valleys and the mountain ranges that surround them. But the summit of some mountains are reserved for a select few who have the perseverance to push onward when the odds are against them. Climbing a mountain is very much like climbing the trail of the eagle. It begins when a boy is very young and he joins with his friends and culminates years later when he alone stands before his friends to receive the highest award Scouting can bestow upon a member. The bald eagle has become a symbol, standing for much more than just our country. It stands for courage. It stands for strength. It stands for pride. It is only fitting that such a symbol should represent the highest honor in the Scouting movement. Tonight we are fortunate enough to honor such an accomplishment. In order to fully appreciate what it takes to obtain the rank of Eagle, view each of the awards presented tonight as a single step toward the higher honor rank of Eagle Scout. I guess we'll break and we'll eat, and then we'll resume with the ceremony.
Good evening. Nice to see everybody again. Scouts, I'd like to first call forward Doug Fainrick, Ray Janovic, Brian Keenahan, Mike McStein, and Keith Miller. Just turn around and face the crowd, guys. Scouts, tonight you begin a long and demanding journey on the Trail to Eagle. Along the way, there's much for you two guys to learn and experience. Some of you may choose to stop along the way. Some of you may someday, several years from now, be at a similar gathering where you're being elevated to the rank of Eagle Scout as two other guys who walk the very same trail you're about to begin tonight will be honored. However, before you begin that journey, you must have a roadmap that will guide you along the way. Without it, you're doomed to fail. That roadmap is called the Scout Oath. She wants to tell. The first thing the oath asks of you is to pledge your honor. You're promising to make every effort to live by the ideals of the Scout Oath. Second, the oath asks you to do your best. Throughout your life, you'll be faced with many challenges. Some will be hard, some will be easy. Use your abilities to good ends, and don't be satisfied with anything but your best. Third, the oath speaks of three duties: to God, to country, and to self. You will do your duty to your God by following the wisdom of the teachings and following them in your daily life. You'll do your duty to your country by respecting its laws and learning as much as you can about your role as a citizen. You'll do your duty to yourself by following the Scout law. The last thing the oath asks you to do is four things: help others, keep yourself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. By helping others, you'll be single-handedly making this world a better place to live. Don't knock the place down. Guys, with a scout suit and the Scout Oath. My honor. Do my best. You guys are now sworn to uphold the ideals of the Scout Oath and law as members of Troop 126. In the rank of tenderfoot, you must be able to repeat from memory the Scout Oath and law. You must also begin to develop certain basic skills essential to scouting. These skills include camping, hiking, first aid, physical fitness, and citizenship. You must then meet with the Scoutmaster and then submit to a board for review by the junior leaders of the troop. Would Assistant Scoutmaster Bruce Hopper and Committee Member Judy Miller please come forward to make the presentation.
Delta Eagle is the rank of second class. In order for a tenderfoot scout to earn the rank of second,
Arthur Balsamo. Arthur earned emergency preparedness, personal management, and communication. Nicholas Barrett. Nick earned cooking, environmental science, and canoeing. And Lisa Leonard, who's not here, earned canoeing. Ray Janovic, who's Ray here? Ray earned wood carving. Dan Keenahan, who couldn't be with us, he earned swimming, environmental science, wood carving, and canoeing. Mike Keenahan, who earned canoeing and swimming. Michael McStein. Michael? Mike earned swimming and canoeing. Craig Miller. Craig earned wood carving, canoeing, and swimming. Keith Miller. Keith earned canoeing, wood carving, and swimming. Arthur Gross. Arthur earned hiking, motorboating, and auto mechanics. Richard Gross. Richie earned canoeing, environmental science, and communications. And Jeff Robke. And Jeff earned canoeing and environmental science today. Congratulations, boys.
Okay, no. Gotcha.
fewer and fewer scouts follow. For now, a whole new set of requirements are established. The first trailblaze along this section of the trail is the honor rank of Star. In order for a first-class scout to earn this honor rank, he must remain active in the troop for 4 months since attaining the rank of first class, take part in a community service project, serve in a leadership position, demonstrate proficiency in outdoor and scout skills, and earn a total of 6 merit badges, of which 4 are from the required list for Eagle. The required list for Eagle includes first aid, citizenship in the community, citizenship in the nation, citizenship in the world, environmental science, emergency preparedness or life-saving, personal fitness or swimming or sports, camping, communications, safety, and personal management. The Star candidate must then undergo a review of his qualifications with the Scoutmaster. Then he must face an additional review by the troop committee. Once the scout has satisfied all of the above requirements, he is truly worthy of being awarded the honor rank of Star. Would Assistant Scoutmaster Ken DeGraw and committee member Joan Robke please come forward to present the honor rank of Star.
Richard Gross, would you please come forward?
Summit of the Eagle Trail, he must complete 1 more rank before he can challenge the summit. By the time a scout has reached this level in his scouting career, he can feel the wings of the eagle beginning to grow within him. He must now take on the 5th trailblaze on the trail to Eagle, the honor rank of Life. In order to obtain the honor rank of Life, the Star Scout must continue to be active for another 6 months since earning the rank of Star. He must have earned a total of 11 merit badges, of which 6 must be from the required list. He must take part in a community service project. He must hold a leadership position. He then, once again, meets with the Scoutmaster and undergoes a board of review. This is done by the troop committee and will be the toughest that he's ever undergone. It is no easy task to climb so high along the trail to Eagle. It is truly a worthy accomplishment. Would Assistant Scoutmaster Gene Roth and Committee Member Peggy Weissman Roth please come forward to present the honor rank of blank.
Well, again, we have Richard Gross.
Once again, Gene Roth to make the presentation for the Grizzly Bear Award. And he didn't know he was supposed to. This minute.
Official hat on. No?
Where's your hat?
I got the program all set. Following people, please come forward and get on it now. And now, the following people come forward. That's all we did. There's a lot of people on the list. The only one that I see that's Steve, who's not. All right, now, you're ready to get down on your knees. Put your The purpose of the Grizzly Bear Patrol is to show people that, yes, indeed, parents do go out camping with Troop 126. Now, obviously, all of these people are not parents, but one of these days they will be. And let's hope that they go out camping with their own sons when they are members of the Patrol. In the meantime, Doc, you are now a newest member of the Grizzly Bear Patrol. Congratulations. Left hand. Boy Scouts. Everybody else has to. Thank you very much.
For the charter presentation.
Karen? Next year. I can't drink wine if I'm
Ladies first.
only a committee.
On behalf of Boy Scouts of America, and I'm representing Bergen Council this afternoon, and I'd like to present Troop 126's charters to Mr. Russell.
2 days from now, on Tuesday, Arthur will be eligible for the Bronze Palm. He will be the first scout since Ken DeGraw in the history of the troop to have earned a palm. This requires an earning of 5 additional merit badges above and beyond the 21 required for Eagle. Congratulations. Earlier this evening, I spoke of the long and difficult trail to Eagle. Allow me now to briefly explain how these Eagles have earned this high honor rank. In order to obtain the rank of Eagle, a scout must, 1, have remained in the troop for a minimum of 1 year and 10 months since joining. These scouts have 11 years of experience between them. Have earned a minimum of 8 skill awards. These candidates hold all 12 available. Those are citizenship, hiking, first aid, swimming, communications, family living, cooking, camping, community living, environment, conservation, and physical fitness. 3, have earned a minimum of 21 merit badges. These candidates hold the required 21. They are first aid, communications, citizenship in the community, citizenship in the nation, citizenship in the world.
The Boy Scout movement around the world constitutes one of the most significant movements of our day. You have been deemed worthy of the highest honor it can bestow upon its membership. All of you, all who know you, rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you well know, is one of honor and responsibility. You are marked men. As an Eagle Scout, you will be asked to assume a solemn obligation to to do your duty to God, your country, others, and yourself. This is no easy task. It is therefore right and proper that this Court of Honor has made a careful and complete examination of your qualifications. Look back for a moment. Look down the mountain you have just climbed. Look back at the experiences you've encountered during your ascent. Remember back in 1986, 1987, when you took your first step upon the trail that leads you upwards. With that first step, you began to build yourself physically, mentally, and morally. You started living the Scout oath and law. First, you were only a Scout. Did you preside at the Board of Review for these candidates?
Yes, I did.
The candidates have presented a record of 21 merit badges. Did the Board of Review satisfactorily determine that these candidates are qualified to hold these badges?
Yes, it did.
The second consideration is leadership. Has the Board of Review carefully reviewed the candidates' record of leadership in the troop, school, and community?
Yes.
And was it found that they have demonstrated their capacity and willingness to exert leadership in activities that are constructive and worthwhile?
Yes, it was.
The third consideration is character. Have you interviewed teachers, religious leaders, neighbors, and fellow scouts and found that they are satisfactorily putting into daily practice the principles of the Scout oath and law?
Yes, we did.
And what was the conclusion of the Board of Review?
We found that the Eagle candidates have completely fulfilled all of the requirements for the rank of Eagle Scout.
You then certify that these candidates have earned and are worthy of the high rank of Eagle Scout?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In light of your qualifications as examined by the Eagle Board of Review and the favorable results in each case, this Court of Honor finds the candidates Arthur Justin Balsamo and Arthur Carl Lewis Rhodes fully qualified to receive the rank of Eagle Scout. Will the Honor Guard please escort the parents of the Eagle candidates forward? Our investigations reveal that these scouts are qualified by their personal character, good citizenship, and technical ability to wear the Eagle Scout badge. Eagle parents, would you please step in front of your son and face him? Please. Will you please take the honor of pinning the Eagle Medal upon your son's chest? Will the Eagle please pin this lapel pin on your mother in recognition of her loving assistance in helping you achieve this great honor? This Eagle Bolo around your son's neck in recognition of the mutual efforts and dedication which have brought us to this memorial occasion.
Not too tight on.
contact to your father. Will the Eagle parents now please stand behind their son, as you have done during these past years?
By the powers vested in me by the National Boy Scout Council of America, I now declare you Eagle Scout.
You are recognized as outstanding in all that Scouting represents. Remember that you assume added responsibility as an Eagle Scout to uphold the proud traditions and high standards of Scouting. We know that the Scout oath and law will guide you in your daily living, and that you will form the foundation for the development of your own personal code of conduct. With such a basis, you will find greater happiness and fulfillment in your associations with others and inward peace and contentment. Best wishes for continued success in all that you do. And it was signed by Jerry Radcliffe, Chief Scout Executive from Texas.
To an Eagle Scout, honor is the foundation of all character. He knows that a scout is trustworthy. Is the very first point of the Scout law for a good reason. As an Eagle Scout lives honorably, not only because honor is important to him, but because of the vital significance of the example he sets for other Scouts. Living honorably reflects credit on his home, his church, his troop, and his community. May the white of the Eagle badge remind you always to live with honor. The second obligation of the Eagle Scout is loyalty. A Scout is true to his family, Scout leaders, friends, school, and nation. His loyalty to his troop and brother Scouts makes him pitch in and carry his share of the load. All of these help to build the loyalty, which means devotion to community, to country, to one's own ideals, and to God. Let the blue of the Eagle badge always inspire your loyalty. The third obligation of the Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Courage has always been a quality by which men measure themselves and others. To a Scout, bravery means not only the courage to face physical danger, but the determination to stand up for the right. Trusting in God with the faith in his fellow man, he looks forward to each day, seeking his share of the world's work to do. Let the red of the Eagle badge remind you always of courage. The fourth obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be cheerful. To remind the Eagle Scout is to always wear a smile. The red, white, and blue ribbon is attached to the scroll of the Second Class Scout Award, which has its ends turned up in a smile. The final responsibility of the Eagle Scout is service. The Eagle Scout extends a helping hand to those who still toil up Scouting's trail, just as others helped him in his climb to the Eagle. The performance of the daily good turn takes on a new meaning when he enters a more adult life of continuing service to others. The Eagle stands as protector of the weak and helpless. He aids and comforts the unfortunate and the oppressed. He upholds the rights of others while defending his own. He will always be prepared to put forth his best. You deserve much credit for having achieved Scouting's highest award. But wear your award with humility, ever mindful that the Eagle Scout is looked up to as an example. May the Scout oath and law be your guide for tomorrow and onward. Today we lay this challenge and charge at your feet. We hope you will pick it up and carry it with you when you leave and for the rest of your life. Eagle Scouts Arthur Justin Balsamo and Arthur Carl Lewis Gross, I charge you to enter this Eagle Scout brotherhood, holding without reservation the ideals of honor and service, repeating the Eagle Scout promise before your fellow members. You will become Eagle Scouts. Though the words you will use are similar to those by which you joined Scouting, tonight they will mean more than they could have meant at any time in the past. When you pledge yourself to the sacred honor, you will be sealing your eternal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout. With these words, with the words which closed the Declaration of Independence. Troop attention. Eagle Scout sign. Repeat after me. I affirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example. My rank and my influence count strongly. For better scouting and for better citizenship. In my troop and in my community. And in the contacts with other people. To this, I pledge my sacred honor. Troop, be seated. I would now like to ask Glenn Rocky to come forward and introduce our honored guests representing community organizations who wish to convey their congratulations to our new Eagles.
Uncle John Rooney, New Jersey State Assembly. John? Finally, I think, right? I think it was about a month or two ago. We were all supposed to meet here, and it snowed like the dickens out there. I think it was the first time the St. Patrick's Day Parade had been canceled in Bergenfield, which was another conflict I had. I was trying to figure out how to get here, and I want to commend the committee. They told me to be here at 4:15 because that's when we would be on, and it's about 13 minutes after 4. I can't believe that any organization is this prompt and this good at keeping the time. I'm here to represent the State Assembly and also my colleague, Charlotte Vanderbilt, who sends her apologies. She had another event to go to. We've been swapping off today. I'm also here to represent the 98% of parents whose sons do not make it to the Eagle rank. I remember the times that I spent having motivation sessions with my son after I'd come home from an Eagle Scout Court of Honor like this, and we'd talk about how important it was for him to get those badges. Unfortunately, those motivation sessions didn't pay off. I want to check with the parents today and find out how you managed to do this, because it was a great task, and it's a credit to the parents, because I would say 90% of it is the parents behind the sons that actually get them to this rank. And you've also been told today you're marked men. There's no question about it. You are marked men. I believe the captain of your police department is here today, and he knows you. Your representatives from your local government, state government are here. They know you. The fire chief is here. He knows you. But we know you as you are. We know what you've done up to this point. And that's been great, because what you've done is achieve something that only 2% of your peers ever achieve. And that's within the rank of scouting. To get up to the Eagle Scout rank is one torturous climb. These 21 merit badges, and I think there's 28, 26, they're more than a piece of cloth. They represent a goal attained. They set out for and they achieved that particular goal. They went on to the next level. And each one was a project that they really had to work at. And you should all be proud of these people, of these young people today in this room, because I mean we're often hearing about what's wrong with the youth of today. This is what's right with our youth of today. These are the people that we should be looking at, and we have to look at them. We have to look at them for the leadership of tomorrow. So we have a citation from Charlotte Vanderbilt and myself in the packages. We also have some good information on colleges in New Jersey, vacations in New Jersey. We want to keep you here. We're very proud of our youth, and we want you to stay in New Jersey and take over the roles of leadership in the future, because we're confident that you're capable of doing that. You've shown us that.
And you're also confident of reaching back and pulling these young people here through that same doorway that you're going through today. It's a heck of a thing, a heck of a responsibility. But we're very confident in you. And we want to, Charlotte and I know the senator, somebody representing Senator Cardinale, who also couldn't be here today, but we want to invite you down to Trenton. We want you to come down and see legislation in action. Mr. Davis, I'm not going to use that joke. You can tell your son I didn't use that joke today. But he loses his bet. I know that bet was going to come up, and I'm not going to tell it. But we want you to come down to Trenton, and we want to introduce you on the floor of the House of the Assembly and the Senate as our newest Eagle Scouts in District 39 and the state of New Jersey. Please take us up on it. My office is in Emerson, Charlotte's in Westwood, Jerry Cardinale is in Cresco. Give any of us a call. We'll set it up. We'll be in session pretty much any Monday or Thursday from now on until we pass the budget before July 1st. So we hope we're going to pass a good budget too. But take advantage of it. Come on down. We're very proud of you. And we wish you Godspeed and God bless you for the rest of your days. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Our next guest represents 3 organizations and individuals: Senator Cardinale, the Montville Fire Department, and also the Montville Town Council, Clinton Miller. Clint?
I'm going to take a deep breath. I get tension breaker. Okay. It gives me great pleasure to be here to congratulate both these young men achieving the highest rank in scouting, the Eagle Scout. And they set their goals high, and it's a milestone in scouting. It's also a milestone on a road of life which they're attaining, and we hope that you'll set your goals high and will settle for nothing less. Now, I have the privilege today to represent 3 organizations, and how I did that, I don't know, but I am. So let me start out first by reading a proclamation from Senator Cardinale's office as senator in the 39th District. Each one of these gentlemen received this proclamation. Senate commendation. Whereas New Jersey Senator General Cardinale, as a duly elected representative of the 39th Legislative District, is pleased to honor and congratulate Arthur Balsamo and Arthur Gross for their attainment of the completed rank of Eagle Scout. And whereas the Eagle rank is the highest to which a scout can aspire, requiring the development of several skills, the application of continued industry and initiative, and the exercise of the highest qualities of character and citizenship. And whereas a young man who was awarded the rank of Eagle Scout distinguishes himself by his success in achieving a goal realized by less than 2% of the scouting population, and in so doing brings honor and pride to his family, his community, and his state. Now therefore be it known to all that the undersigned hereby honors Arthur J. Balsamo and Arthur Gross upon attaining the rank of Eagle Scout, commends his outstanding record of service, leadership, and accomplishment as exemplified by that rank, and extends sincere best wishes for his continued success and happiness, Senator General Cardinale. Gentlemen, I present this to you on behalf of Senator Cardinale. The citizens of Montvale and the community, as a council person, as proud as the parents are of their sons to attain this rank, so are the citizens of the communities that they represent. And on behalf of the Montvale Council, Mayor and Council, we'd like to present Arthur C. Gross and Arthur J. Balsamo from the Borough of Montvale proudly presents upon attaining the rank of Eagle Scout May 2nd, 1993. Gentlemen, I'll set these on the table if you don't mind, so your hands will get full because I got some more. Now, I'm also an ex-chief of the fire department in the community that I live in, Montvale, which, and for whatever reason, the current leadership was unable to attend today. They asked me to make this presentation and presented to each one Arthur J. Balsamo and Arthur C. Gross in honor of attaining the rank of Eagle Scout, and is presented by the Montvale Fire Department May 2nd, 1993. In the past, scouting has already helped the Montvale Fire Department and other fire departments around the community, and I think AJ's Eagle project was to help us categorize hydrant locations, which I have been being right now processed at the Rolodexes, which helps us as firemen locate hydrants by street address, so when we get there we know where water is available, and we thank you for that.
Representing the Montvale PTO, this is Candy Hansenhagen. Candy?
The Montvale PTO is very proud of these boys. We're proud to support. Little people have a problem.
On behalf of the Pascack Valley Regional High School District, it is my great pleasure to extend to you, Arthur, and to you, AJ, our sincere congratulations. For each of you, there is a certificate which reads, Board of Education, Pascack Valley Regional High School District, Certificate of Recognition, presented to Arthur Gross for Outstanding Achievement, Eagle Scout, Boy Scouts of America. This is signed by Louisa Hedigers, President of the Board of Education, by Robert E. Sulma, the Superintendent of Schools, and by the appropriate principal. There is also a letter which reads, this one, Dear AJ, on this notable occasion, I offer my congratulations to you and your family and Scoutmasters for your attainment of Scouting's highest honor, the designation of an Eagle Scout. The arduous work involved in your service project is a tribute to the strength of your character and dedication to make your community and the world at large a better place for all humanity. I commend you for these accomplishments already completed. I wish you well in those tasks you face in the future. Yours very truly, Robert E. Sulma, Superintendent of Schools. Arthur, there is also a letter for you written jointly by Mr. Sam Gagnon, your guidance counselor, and Mr. Bart DePaula, the principal of Pascack Hills High School. AJ, there is a letter for you and also a certificate of accomplishment from Dr. Barbara Sapienza, principal of the Pascack Valley High School. Many of you have seen these little books. They are made up of bits of wisdom written by H. Jackson Brown, Jr. and passed along to his son. They range from the philosophical, spend your life building people up, not putting people down, to the practical, never buy a cheap mattress, to the social, when you are an overnight guest, make your own bed, to survival, treat the janitor with the same respect you show the chairman of the board, to family, listen to your children. In volume 2, number 660 says, when hiring, give special consideration to anyone who's been an Eagle Scout. I shared this with someone just last week. His reaction was interesting. He was delighted with the concept, but concerned about the wording, the words, who has been an Eagle Scout. He said, anyone who has achieved this rank is and always will be an Eagle Scout. Again, my congratulations to you, AJ, and to you, Arthur, for your outstanding achievement. It makes each of you a very special person forever.
Representing the Drug Enforcement Agency, Reinhold Katanis.
I want in this life if I want it badly enough and if I work for it. Every one of you in this room can accomplish anything you want in this life. I know you can. I know you can because my mom and dad told me so. And now it is my deep honor and privilege to present this to you from the Drug Enforcement Administration to Arthur Balsamo and to Arthur Gross in recognition of achieving rank of Eagle Scout May 2nd, 1993, Drug Enforcement Administration, Jersey Field Division.
Representing the Wickliffe Lake Police Department, Ronald Carrick. Roger Carrick.
He was unable to attend. I'd like to start off with his regrets and a small letter that which he wrote. Boys, just as the chief from Riverville stated, you're off to a great start in your life. You are an example to all those out there your age, those who look at you as role models. From the police point of view, you are two growing young men that deserve an enormous amount of credit for what you've done. I teach the DARE program, the drug officer in Wickliffe Lake. And one of the things that we talk about a lot is self-esteem. And through self-esteem, people believe in themselves. We know that we can't be up every day in our lives, but the days that we're down, we pick ourselves up. And through high self-esteem, you do things that you've done. You've come to be able to accomplish many things that people your age haven't. You stand here and being honored by many important people, your family, your friends, everybody, because it's a very special day. You are role models. You're role models for the kids around you that look up to you who haven't accomplished what you have. You've set examples in the community. You've done many outstanding things. Some of the things still stand in Wickliffe Lake from what other Eagle Scouts have done and will remain a contribution always. The Eagle Scouts go back a long time in the American history, and they will never be forgotten and continue to thrive. I also feel that your accomplishments also are a great credit to your parents, whom I also commend, because you are an example of what they've taught you. A lot of the things, home life is very important, and it's obvious through them that's passed it on to you. I wish you the best in your future endeavors and to keep on with the good work. I have a few awards here. The first two awards are from the Bergen County Police Chiefs Association, in which it says the Bergen County Police Chiefs Association congratulate you on attaining the rank of Eagle Scout. This high honor is a reflection of hard, devoted work with ultimate regard to the concept of Americanism, placed to continue spiritual, mental, and physical growth. Arthur, this is for you. Congratulations. The second set of awards, the first one would be from the Wickliffe Lake Police Department to Arthur Gross in recognition of attainment of the Eagle Scout Award on May 2nd, 1993. Congratulations from the Wickliffe Lake Police Department, signed Dennis L. Winters, Chief of Police. And Arthur, this is from the Riverville Police Department. It says, in recognition of attaining the Eagle Scout Award on May 2nd, 1993. Congratulations from the Riverville Police Department, signed Chief Lawley. Boys, continue the good work, and congratulations.
Make it this far. And that's why I missed protocol today, and unfortunately I owe you guys one extinguisher, but AJ, I'll be making up to you tomorrow, I promise. Our department is fortunate to have, we've had 5 Eagle Scouts in the last 10 years. Artie's been a member for the past 2 years, and we've got nothing but great results as a dedication and commitment from our other 5 Eagle Scouts, 2 of which are officers now, and the other 3 are in their ranks and no doubt will be coming up very soon. I'd like to commend you on your dedication and your drive, and I'd just like to say the sky's the limit, and we're all the example of that, and congratulations once again. This extinguisher
is a traditional gift from the fire department to an Eagle Scout.
Marty, congratulations.
And I'd also like to give you a certificate from the Woodford Fight Fire Department gratefully presents his Eagle Honor Award to Arthur Gross for outstanding and unselfish service to the community. President John Staub, Chief Bruce Mounts, April 2nd, 1993.
Representing the Triborough Ambulance Corps, Janet Riley. Janet?
Good afternoon. Before I start, I've been promoted since I was last here. I'm now president of the Ambulance Corps. I want to congratulate both Arthur and AJ. I'm proud to be a Gold Scout Award for the Girl Scouts, if any of you have ever heard of it. I know exactly how much work that these two boys have put into this, and I congratulate their parents for the support that they have given them. On behalf of the Ambulance Corps, I am very proud to present them with their own first aid box, and maybe we'll be seeing them around. Please keep up the good work.
Representing the Pascack Valley Veterans of Foreign War Post, Marty Carbonaro. Marty?
Good afternoon. First thing I would like to do is thank the committee for inviting the VFW again. I think this is about, what, 15 years, Gene? And also, I would congratulate both parents for bringing forth such great young men. On behalf of the VFW Post 8946 and its Women's Auxiliary, I'd like to present to both fellows and congratulate them for the certificate from the Veterans of Foreign Wars. And I would like to read this. For outstanding achievement and exceptional leadership ability evidenced by his attainment at the rank of Eagle Scout, to Arthur J. Balsamo and Arthur Gross. Fellas, I salute you and keep up the good work. Congratulations. And also, on behalf of the post, there's unmeasured points that
Thank you. Representing the American Legion, Andrew Demas.
Good afternoon. Members of the Scout Committee, Scoutmasters, parents, Eagle Scouts. Let me just say, as a father of an Eagle Scout, I wish to congratulate the parents of these two boys first for their efforts and for their support, because I know that no boy makes it up the Eagle Trail without the support, backing, and effort and hard work of the parents. So congratulations again. In thinking over what to say, it occurred to me that the American Legion and the Boy Scouts have a lot in common. It may not be apparent at first, but both of us are service organizations. We both wear a uniform. The American Legion is made up of veterans who serve their country in uniform. The Boy Scouts are serving their country and the Boy Scouts in uniform. The Boy Scout oath says to do my duty to God and my country. The preamble to the Constitution of the American Legion says, for God and country. We hear these words so seldom today, and it is perhaps fitting that we remind ourselves of this commitment. The boys, on their way to Eagle, had to earn 2 merit badges: citizenship in the community and citizenship in the nation. Again, in the preamble of the Constitution to the American Legion, we reiterate our obligation to service to the community and the nation. Again, in the Boy Scout oath it says, to help other people at all times. And the American Legion says our devotion to mutual helpfulness. So again, we have something in common. We help each other. And I am very happy to be here to congratulate these 2 boys, to thank Arthur Gross for his Eagle Scout project, which was the beautification of the veterans' monuments in the Triborough area, Woodcliff Lake, Park Ridge, and Montvale. And I want to thank AJ, because as a resident of Montvale, I feel better knowing that the fire department knows where the fire hydrants are. So, on behalf of the Corporal Jed C. Baker Memorial Post of the American Legion, I would like to present each of the boys with a citation and a $50 savings bond. And I would like to leave both of them with one final thought. As Eagle Scouts, I want to remind them that eagles are not birds that flock. They soar alone.
Good afternoon. I forgot my step stool, so if you can't hear me, just yell, okay? I am the president of the Women's Auxiliary after our reorganization. This is my first time representing the Women's Auxiliary for Post 153. While everyone is here to congratulate the 2 gentlemen who have become Eagle Scouts, I'm here to congratulate their mothers, because we all know that behind every good man is a better woman. Congratulations. Thank you. Lady.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you for inviting me to participate in this event, and also to represent Our Lady of Fatima Council of the K.S. Knights of Columbus, which operates out of Park Ridge. As I listened to the Scoutmaster run through the rather impressive list of standards and achievements that are necessary in order for these young people to achieve the Eagle level, it occurred to me that the abilities and character that must be in these people will stay with them for the rest of their lives. In order to achieve this, they've set a very high standard for themselves, and I congratulate them for that, and wish and I'm sure that they will continue with these standards and abilities through their completion of their scholastic career and on into the world of business. So congratulations, fellows. It was a good job, well done. And now I'd like to present to them an Achievement Award. Sorry, the thing is falling apart a little bit.
Achievement Award issued by the New Jersey State Council of the Knights of Columbus, addressed to the two authors, for attaining the rank of Eagle Scout to better serve his God, his country, and his fellow man. Congratulations. And I also have Achievement Award certificates issued on behalf of the National Headquarters Council in New Haven of the Knights of Columbus to the two authors. Congratulations.
Representing the Borough Council of Elizabeth Lake is President Andre Canino.
Thank you. I think we've all realized one important attribute of an Eagle Scout, the ability to stand still for 45 minutes. But I do want to say that in the 9 years that I've been on the Borough Council, there's only been a handful of times that a resident of Woodcliff Lake has achieved the rank. And I'm sure that shows you how important this is, and I'm proud to be here again for another ceremony. What I thought about watching the ceremony was really two words: dedication and really the discipline that's involved with this. And both Arthurs, I'm sure, have shown that. But one thing I saw from both the Balsamo family and the Gross family is the pride. And I think that that was very evident, and I tell you, the smiles were a mile wide, and that's very nice to see. So on behalf of the Borough of Woodcliff Lake and the Mayor and Council, we have a resolution and proclamation for both of you, and we're proud of both of you, and especially Arthur Gross, our hometown boy, and we're happy to be participating today. Thank you.
There are also several dignitaries that could not be with us today but sent their congratulations through the mail. I'd like to read a few representative samples in the interest of time. The first reads, "Every life is marked by milestones and events that tell us a goal has been achieved, our dream has become a reality. With the presentation of your Eagle Scout Award, you will have reached one of these important milestones. Best wishes for your continued success, Bill Clinton, Hillary Rodham." We are delighted to congratulate you on attaining the rank of Eagle Scout. This achievement symbolizes your commitment to the Boy Scouts of America organization and the principles that it embodies. Best wishes for your continued success, Barbara and George Bush. There are also cards from Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford, Ronald Reagan. I'll read one from Jim Florio, the governor. It says, "Dear Arthur, on behalf of the state of New Jersey, I am delighted to join your family and friends in congratulating you upon becoming an Eagle Scout. Scouting has long provided a constructive means for improving one's leadership, moral integrity, and practical knowledge. These qualities will always be important in our society, and you can take great pride in all that you have done to fulfill the high standards that are the hallmark of Scouting. As governor, I commend you for the contributions you have made to your community and for your role in furthering the Boy Scouts' rich heritage. Best wishes for continued success." There are letters from Frank Lautenberg, the state senator, as well as Bill Bradley. The list continues. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Charlotte Vanderwalt, who was gracious enough to send a letter. She has always provided a great deal of support to this ceremony, as well as Pat Schruber, S-C-H-U-B-E-R. The book, as you can see, is full of many letters from governors, senators, etc. They're all wishing you well. And I can only add my congratulations humbly to theirs. Gentlemen.
I'd just like to thank a lot of people behind me, pushing me all the way through. You know, when I start to slow down, there's a couple people that kick me in the butt. Like most of that whole table over there, especially Christian, Jamie, Ken, Mr. Gallo, Gene. You're always there when you need someone to talk to or you have any problems. Also, I'd like to thank Mr. Marquez for helping me get all my supplies and stuff I needed for my project, and my family for standing behind me. all the way through. Thank you.
I feel scouting has made me a well-rounded person because you enter scouting as a student and leave as a teacher. This process reinforces skills ranging from communication to survival skills. I would now like to thank the committee, assistant scoutmasters, Ken, Jamie, and Krista, and especially my parents. Thank you.
We'd also like to present some gifts for some of the people that helped us out. Would Krista please come forward? So me and AJ for helping us out with paperwork and everything, being there with AJ.
Congratulations, yes.
Would Jamie please step forward? Help us out, and he has Galvin for years. Can you go please step forward? Dick Gallo, please step forward. Would the Grizzly Bear please step forward?
The honor guard, please step forward and escort the latest Eagle Scouts to their seats. I will tell you that it is with great sadness that I present to Peggy a plaque which simply thanks her for her many years of dedicated service. Because I say that you can't thank Peggy for doing what she did. She has been on the committee, I think, for most of those 16 years. She has been a conscience when we needed a conscience. She's been a pair of hardworking hands when we needed a pair of hardworking hands. But most of all, she has embodied within the committee the scouting spirit. And never let us forget why we're here, and that's for the boys. Peggy, thank you. And Gene, the Grizzly, with 17 years of service, is one of the individuals I can tell you that has not only had a profound impact on my son's life, but also on my own and my wife's, and all the parents that sit in this room, and all the scouts that have ever sat in this room for the last 17 years. You don't replace a Gene Roth. You remember Gene, and you try to remember what he told you and what he taught you, and you hope that sometime within our lifetimes, he visits frequently the town of Montvale so we can see him again. Gene, thank you.
Thank you very much. For myself, and I'm sure I'm going to we're going to miss Montvale.
We're going to miss Troop 126. Remember what it's been. It's had its ups, it's had its downs. Keep it up. When I first got associated with the troop, Ken DeGraw was just about to earn his eagle. Christopher Hogney, I think, was still a Cub Scout. Dick Gallo was 55.
Oh, low, Gene.
One of the things that I do remember is a conversation that I had with a young boy who had dropped out of Troop 126 a few years ago. And I had a little personal conversation with him. And that boy came back to the troop. He said he'd give it another try. And he's still trying. That brother is Christopher Huttenberg. It takes belief in the kids to get the program accomplished. And the other thing it takes never accept no for an answer. Whatever the project is, it can always be done until it's proven that it can't be done. Keep 126 going. That's all I can say. Thank you. That concludes our program for this afternoon. I want to thank you for attending, and I also want to conclude by inviting all of you to attend the Whitewater rafting trip at the end of this month. Thank you.